This series should be great. Yeah, like you said, the momentum of Excellent has just been quite excellent. Rather, they've been winning almost every series I've seen so far, and but USA, individually skilled, great players, all on competitive teams before,
Yeah.
experienced, and this is just going to be a great series. I'm
Yeah, of course.
excited.
Just to clarify, too, Singularity, that is Tralfamador.
hmm
So to prevent any, like, oh my god, where's Tralf? That is actually Tralfamador. We've already been over this. So yeah, this is technically former Complexity, with, of course, Zai replacing Moomiander for the new 5-man roster. But anyways, we're moving along here. Let's start talking about actually what is going on here in game number 1. We got Ophelia Warbeast, Parasite Scout being banned. How about that? Warbeast actually being banned. He's not one we see too often in those first couple of bans, but then you got Engineer first pick, Pebbles the response, and then there's the Lodestone pickup coming out for Pew. But what do you think of that Warbeast ban there?
Well, I know Trough has been running it quite successfully, so perhaps
But
just a
Peter
little
banned
respect
it.
then. Oh, Peter. Oh, Peter
Yeah.
Bandit. Oh, see, I need to notice these things. Interesting. Maybe just worried about that Warby suicide. Teams have been running it in the safe lane too, when they run an offensive tri lane. So
Yeah.
that's a pretty good farm early on. If you just get a lot of experience.
Yeah,
Looks like some early game aggression coming out from Excellent, the Lodestone pick so far.
the Warbeast, that's the thing though, Accent doesn't really scream Warbeast. I mean, even when we saw them yesterday against TMSR, I don't think they ran Warbeast in any of the games. I don't remember it being banned, so yeah, I'm actually very interested to almost hear reasoning behind that. But anyways, moving along here, we definitely got some more picks to talk about. There's Pyromancer coming out, always a strong support option. Usually ran in that main support nowadays, or even secondary support, but Pestilence, though, going to be coming out for Excellent. Again, a hero that we've seen a lot more of lately, Cakes.
Yeah, definitely getting more popular these days.
Yeah. What do you think of the Pyromancer support?
It goes great with the pebbles. It's a lot of burst damage. They should have a great time in that mid lane. Although we don't know who's being paired with NG yet, so
Mm-hmm.
we can see. I like it though.
Yeah.
So far, pretty standard. Other than the pestilence, but pestilence is pretty. Oh, nice. That is a great counter to pestilence actually, and it's a great solo against the lodestone with the conduit. It's just I love to
Mm-hmm.
see that.
Why would you say it's a good counter against Pestilence?
As soon as he blinks in on either you or your teammates, if you get the conduit, he can't exactly stay in the fight. He has to run away from the corrupted, or else, corrupted will just get 300 damage
Yeah.
in the mid game. Yeah.
He will tear shit up, as I say.
As well as being purged as soon as he ults the corrupted, but that's negligible.
Alright, so, yeah, Corrupted Disciple in general, too. He's another one of those heroes that most certainly has been kind of stepping up lately on the competitive scene, and so not too big of a surprise to see him necessarily picked up here by Team USA. But the second tier of bans now coming out. We got Rally, Aluna, and Bubbles so far. So, of course, 3 more in total to be coming out here, but we'll see what we follow up here. Just to get a quick recap, too, or just to reiterate what's going on today. So this is the best set of 3 here, of course, being the Losers Bracket Finals. This best set of 3, the winner of this is going to be taking on Stay Green in the Grand Finals. As always, as it was last season with HoN Tour Season 1, the Grand Finals, it is going to be a best set of 5 with a 1-0 advantage in favor of the winner bracket team. So in this case, of course, being Stay Green. So again, just to kind of go over exactly what the plan is for today. So that's what you can expect. Of course, the Grand Final is going to be taking place after the Losers Bracket Finals here today. So we got plenty of awesome Heroes of New Earth set to be coming at you with that said. So the band's kind of moving along here. We got Andromeda, another one going to be taken out. Andromeda, pretty good synergy with a hero like Pestilence especially. So going to be taken out here as an option. Are there any junglers? Yeah, Tempest is actually still on the board. When I look at it, is Keeper? No,
Only
Keeper.
Parasite and
Keeper's
Ophelia
as
were taken
well.
out so
Okay,
far. Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if Keeper is going to be banned here or not, or Tempest. There's a Wild Soul.
I'd still ban.
So we're I mean, if you're Team USA, you're probably not banning one of those two, and then maybe getting one of them. But it also depends if you ultimately want to run jungle in the end, of course.
We'll see what they're thinking soon.
Yeah.
Some off lane bans, the Scout and the Rally. The Torturer ban coming out. Interesting.
There you go. Their final ban pickup. So or ban, I should say. There's the silhouette. Okay, so we did see this yesterday.
Noxus Silhouette.
Noxus Silhouette
Classic.
paired up with the Pestilence on top of that. I
Yeah,
mean,
the
his
physical damage was insane. Moon Meander was going down in 3 or 4 hits. I remember watching
Yeah,
with his Mage Bane. Yeah.
he went the Searing Light build into a Shield Breaker level 3, I believe. I mean, yeah, he was just tearing shit up once again when it came down to it. So it seems like this is kind of a combination that they are going with lately. I mean, what are your thoughts on Silhouette? You know, Pandy was kind of bringing that up a little bit, how he seems like he's a character that just simply has not really been too attractive lately on the competitive scene, but
Yeah,
your thoughts?
Penny's argument was that he needed a lot of build-up items like the Null Stone to get useful in team fights. But I think with the addition of Searing Light, it's just a much cheaper way to, because once you get that light brand, you pretty much have infinite mana regen and you can creep more quickly. So
Yeah.
I think it's just an increased build-up with the new item. So it's just the way Nox uses it. It's pretty effective early game as well. But of course, it's great teamwork.
Yeah.
Some Nox coming out. But yeah, we'll see.
Already a pretty aggressive team in the making on, well, kind of on both sides. I mean, the Tempest pickup coming out there from Team USA, so again, more than likely going to be that Jungle Tempest, of course. That would mean probably still going to do the Suicide option, unless they want to go aggressive trial lane here. Pseudo trial lane, but I'm eyeing something like a Pharaoh, a Magnus.
Pharaoh or Magnus would be good here.
Keeper actually still on the board. Holy crap.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Never see him make it to the 10th pick. Even
Yeah.
since they pick it up. I know Team USA actually likes that keeper, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
see.
Riser doesn't really, but
Oh, he plays it off today.
he's like, oh god, I gotta do it. No, Zai as well. Again, it
Yeah,
seems,
Zai
well,
as well.
Keeper it seems like again he's not really the most attractive hero to play because he isn't the most fun in that sense. You kind of just wait.
I do
for your
not
hero to
enjoy playing that hero.
support your other heroes constantly, but yeah, at the same time, he is a very powerful one, of course.
Yeah,
So,
very
okay,
Okay, there we go.
gonna pass it up though.
Both
Interesting.
teams, a lot of stunned and active early game.
Yeah. You know, I will say, you know, perhaps some thought put into it was Keeper of the Forest with the root. We did talk about this a little bit yesterday against a hero like Silhouette. Because of her ultimate, she obviously has a pretty escape mechanism on that first root at least. So maybe that was some logic, and you figure a Pharaoh and that kind of concept, if he gets a good Mummy Ball around Silhouette, the ultimate won't do a whole lot in terms of helping to get away at that point. So
It's true.
maybe.
Good thought process. That could be it, Breaky.
Think of these things, man. Next low right here.
Next level.
All right, so, well, okay. So now we do got the 5-man lineup. So let me change the in-game real quickly. There we go. So we got our 5-man lineups here, and this is game number 1, of course. So Legion side, what do you think about Team Excellence lineup over here, Kicks?
I think it's a bit of the same of what we saw the other day, or yesterday rather. Nox is gonna solo bottom. He should have a pretty good time against that Pharaoh. I really like their lineup. The synergy is great. Once it gets rolling, it should be a pretty big snowball.
Yeah.
But that's not to say USA can't stop that and win the game themselves, win the lanes. 'Cause
Yeah.
they'll be invested in 2 out of 3 lanes pretty strongly. The Pharaoh might have a hard time, but they should win the other lanes with the Pebbles and the Tempest. And I think Corrupted Disciple will do great against Lodestone.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So so the game is not over after the picks. Is pretty much maybe your
Yeah,
your
well,
statement. we actually get to
bring
play
some
the
thoughts
game
on
here. We get to play the game here. That's a good
course.
thing. That's always fun. No, yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with you with that point of view. I mean, obviously, both teams definitely drafted pretty strong here, and not too many holes necessarily when it comes to the lineup. So, obviously, we'll see how that progresses. And you know, once again, kind of looking back at that Pharaoh pick over something like a Keeper of the Forest. Another thing even is the fact that he tends to be more of an aggressive hero in general too, and not only is that more of a fun playstyle, you could argue, but at the same time, this lineup as well. You got your Pebbles, your Pyromancer, Corrupted Disciples, even one that can be involved earlier on in the game. So I'm sure that may have again kind of been another thing that they were possibly thinking about when it came to that pickup. But I do like seeing the Pestilence. You know, I've always said I'm a big fan of the hero, and ever since I got those changes in that last patch, I was really excited for that because, as expected, and as we do see lately, he has kind of stepped up once again on the competitive scene. So I'm still waiting for that Holy Trinity to come back, though. I mean, old school Cakes. You got Pestilence, Soul Stealer, and Andromeda. Like that was a core in the old school
So
days.
much negative armor.
You were around those days, weren't
Yes,
you?
of course.
you
I've
were.
been around forever.
You have. You're an old fellow.
Actually, I'm kind of changing my mind here. I think they have a possibility of an offensive tri-lane with a lodestone mid, but if
Yeah.
not, because Pestilence isn't the strongest hero mid, so we'll see what Excellent does here. But my money's on an offensive tri-lane with a lodestone mid. We'll see. Unless they
Wow.
have a support shift to bottom, but I could be wrong.
Not allowed to change your mind. That
Oh,
works.
looks like we might have a level 1 Kongor here.
Oh.
That Pharaoh pickup
Yep.
doing so much work right now. We'll see.
They're nowhere nearby. I mean, they went to the
Yes,
top
Excellent
lane,
has no
so.
idea.
Oh boy, Team USA being crafty here. And I mean, you look at the builds and whatnot. Nothing too out of the ordinary as far as even items or skills. So this is actually a very, very good level 1 Kongor if they actually end up getting it. I mean, the Legion team is heading over in the direction, but of course, again, they have absolutely no clue. I think it's going to happen.
It could happen.
I think it is. Yeah, they have no clue. I mean, they're still just kind of sitting over there. Yep, it's going to happen. Level 1 Kongor.
USA saw Excellent's movements earlier, and just know that they always run at 4 top or something. And this is great. A great start for Excellent. I mean,
Okay.
for USA.
Taking
Kongor goes
a
down.
risk, and it looks like there you go. Kongor goes down. Pebbles picks up the token of life. I forgot to say this. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of it's a little bit of trash talk in there as well.
A poke.
All right, so what are your thoughts on level 1 Kongor Cakes in terms of the advantage that it gives you? I mean, how big is it?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, look at the levels. They've already got the level advantage. I sometimes like to see some of the sports get out and give the accentuated levels to the initiators like Pebbles, but this is going to work out great, and I think when you're on the Hellborn side, it's a lot easier. Although it is possible on the Legion side, I think you should still check whenever someone picks Pharaoh or Gauntlet. It's just those heroes that make it so easy.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. Yeah, there are a couple of heroes that you do queue that it's like maybe we should check that. And no doubt, Pharaoh is one of the prime suspects, you could say. So, yeah, you can put a little bit of fault there at Team Excellence side because of that reason. But at the same time, it's obviously something that very, very rarely happens. And as we always talk about, when it seems like when we have a level 1 Kongor, we won't see it again for at least 2 or 3 cycles now. Because of that reason. It's like, because everyone starts to check after that, so.
Yeah, that's a trend. I've noticed that too.
Yep.
Because we used to check all the time, but now we don't even check with
Exactly.
the spies.
Kind of goes.
But
in reverse.
how about those lanes, Ricky? I called them, right?
How about? Did you know?
Offensive
You
tri-lane.
kind of changed your mind, so I don't know if I'm a fan of allowing that.
Okay.
This whole credit taking over here. No, you are right
But,
though. Obviously the
You
tri-lane
do think
is
a
tough.
Pebbles Pyro would beat a Pesty NG lane? Or rather, something like that.
I mean.
I could go both ways, I
it-
suppose, but
Well, I mean, the obviously downside of a Pestilence being the initiator, being that front man in that matchup, is that he doesn't have the stalagmite initiation like a Pebbles does. He doesn't have that range stun like a Pebbles does, at least as long of it. So I think that's where you'd probably give the advantage to Pyro Pebbles if that was the case. But it's not like it would be horrible by any means, I don't think. But they
some
do send him
rotation
top.
from Master of Arms going bottom. Maybe try to kick out the Tempest and help Silhouette.
Yeah.
Pretty much going to be a suicide lodestone mid, with no farm, but Pestilence should be getting most of the creeps top.
This is something we've been seeing a lot more too. The suicide going the bottle. The silent bottles in general. Are you a fan of that?
I am a fan of that. I like doing that just because there's always going to be a rune you can help control, and it just really helps with the laning. Like, whenever people 1v1 mid, they rush a bottle pretty much in TMM or in most games, but it's the same for in the off lane. You usually 1v1 someone, so the bottle really helps you outplay them, but
Yeah.
it's a preference. There are other items you can go.
You see Farrell's already level 4 here. Obviously, has a lot to do with that level 1 Kongor. So Master of Arms has made his way down here, of course, running that tri-lane top lane, not really doing a whole lot in the end, as Corrupted Disciple by himself up there, so... sending Master down here, but it doesn't seem like it's doing a whole lot. I mean, you're at a point, you're level 1 Master against a level 5 Pharaoh now. Can you really box him out here? I don't think he can
I don't
at this
think
point.
he can.
So Pharaoh's just, Pharaoh's a dominating presence already in this lane. At the same time, though, I'm sure Silhouette's farm, yeah, 15-2, she is getting along fairly nicely, so it's not tragic by any means, but It is a case of level 1 Kongor, most certainly having a role. And I think the biggest thing, too, is the fact that they have a jungle Tempest on top of it all.
Yeah.
Spreading out that experience and whatnot, so that's something that's probably going to be impactful as this game picks up.
Lead.
Do you think the token of life being on Pebbles here, do you think it's a case of he should really look to use that token, or is it just like it's a safety net in the end?
It's a safety net. He could try to be a little ballsy around a minute. Oh, look at this, Sai.
Yeah.
Diving.
Oh my god.
Okay. Choosing not even to go the walls.
Did he not? Oh wow, yeah.
Out of max Hellfire. Gonna go get that rune. Good rotation.
So if you're Pebbles, though, you're not really diving towers. You're just, play.
I don't think he can even kill the lodestone without a help from the support, so
True.
it's just safe to farm. He's gonna throw out some harass though.
Yeah.
He's got a full bottle with a regen top, so yeah, that's what he's doing.
How about this adjustment? Peter Pan Dam playing the Pyromancer. He's coming to the top lane, actually, and you know what this does, and you're kind of seeing it now. Pestilence, he's not in as friendly of a spot here. So as much as it might have made sense initially to do this lane, the early on adjustment coming out from Team USA, and all of a sudden Pestilence time might not be as good. He is 22 and 14 with that said, so he is managing actually a very good start, but it's a matter if he can keep that up now at this top side. So I don't know, do you kind of make a transition yourselves, you think? Do you send Pestilence mid here with Lowstone top, or do you kind of just stick with it? Oh, actually, hold on,
You're gonna have to.
Hold
You're
that
right.
thought. Here we go. Initiation on a Pestilence.
Nice
Stun's
step.
coming out.
Oh,
The flight is
sidestep.
activated. Sidestep the Dragonfire Stun right there, and the conduit doing damage, but he is gonna live. So the flight does work. Makes it out. So what do you think, though? Do they need to adjust?
I think with that ward, they'll be able to see when Tempest comes. They should be able to contest this lane now that it's pushing a bit.
Yeah.
He can stay here for a couple levels, maybe one or two. But yeah, I think the rotation is in order once USA gets lane control back from top.
You see Tempest already getting a pickled brain here, so Riser.
Lodestone charging up the ult.
Is he? Oh yeah, he is. He's gonna find the opportunity though? No, not
No
really.
boots and a token on Pebbles anyway, so. Oh.
Yeah, that actually seemed really silly. I mean, the token is the big thing. It's like, wait, I mean, it wouldn't even be a kill in the end.
Oh, look at this. Zai with a DD. Oh!
Nice splash shot. Oh, Wrath of the Pharaoh, though. There's the Bloodlust kill. That's when you know things are horrible, man. Your level 6 Pharaoh on the suicide lane. He comes over and dominates the level 2 Master of Arms. He finds Lowstone now, and here we go. Pebbles coming in here, actually. He has that token alive still. Lowstone knows he's in trouble. There's a Stalagmite. A couple more auto attacks that chuck in the air, and down goes Lodestone. We already have a 4,000 golden experience lead, man. Not good.
Huge.
Not good.
Biggest early games I've seen. Those big plays by Zai picking up that DD.
Yeah.
And yeah. See, rune control is just really great to have. And Moa had got a really great green shot, but Zai, that ultimate not getting away.
Yeah. Well, they do got Nox. There's a Nox factor, at least.
There's the Nox factor. Nox is one of the funnest racers to see, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. He was very successful, of course, with Q Squad back for last season, and seems like he's found a nice home in Team Excellent here. Pebbles, the middle lane, going to go for a kill. No, the Storm, or the Rocket Drill comes out, excuse me. The Chuck going to be used right there, but the plates as well is just being a little too tanky. He will survive, so I think the uphill kind of screwed Beacon up a little bit right there. Going for the kill initially, but in the end, he stays alive. So it turns back into a tri-lane up here.
Yeah, Pierre decides to go back top. That's where he can be most useful. Just get this Pestilence and farm.
That's bad, though. I mean...
Yeah, it is. Because with the Tempest there, you know they're just going to get out-leveled in Tempest Hold eventually. Oh, they're actually running in here.
I don't know if I like this. I don't know why you're playing aggressive into that. That's not a 3 vs 3 battle you want to take. Oh, bottom line, Silhouette barely lives the auto attack! The Warlock finishes off Silhouette to give Zai the kill. Obviously catching the tail end of that, but... Oh, that's unfortunate for Nox. Their only shining star right now. And actually, middle lane, we do see Shadowstorm going to be activated, tanking up a little bit. Going to go for the Cataclysm. Shadowstorm explosion. Is it going to hit? Yes, it does, but it doesn't get the kill, and Zai snipes him with the Tormented Soul. That's why he was MVP of 2012, man. Nice snipe right there. Double tap coming out. Zai is 3-0-1 on the Suicide Pharaoh. 380 gold per minute. I know. Where do you go for T Excellent? What do you do here?
This is a hard
Come on,
choice.
Cakes. Think of them. This is 007. This is your team here. What would you be saying if you were in this game?
I don't captain my team, but and there's a reason for that. But I think, yeah, I just like playing usually. But we'll see. I don't. I think maybe just a rotation, maybe a tri-lane mid, because they're not going to be able to win these lanes.
Yeah.
Zai is just roaming around the jungle and hanging around mid. Lodestone's going to keep getting dive without boots. Dove.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obviously I'm putting you on the spot there. I think what it comes down to is there really isn't a whole lot xCet can do, and it goes back to the level 1 Kongor. It's that it just amplifies the fact that how important a level 1 Kongor actually is. Top lane, bottom lane, excuse me, that's getting tower killed. Zai was trying to deny. Is he going to go for an initiation here? Yes, he is. Wrath of the Pharaoh, does she have the ultimate? She does not have her ultimate. So she can't even try to get away without the Hellfire's doing work. He doesn't even need his team! He's like, guys, I got this. Get back. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got this. And I think that sexy voicer announcer guy just said it best.
True.
Voicer announcer guy. It is a massacre. 10 minutes into the game, 8,000 experience lead. You can go lead here. I always like to ask this of competitive players, Gigs. In a case like this especially, it's coming up. We're 5 minutes away from 15 minutes. Do you just say, you know what, let's just concede to move on, or do you try to play on? I mean, do you think it could hurt your psyche going into the next game if you try to play on?
I think so. Just playing against this kind of game, their lineup, it would snowball into some frustration, I believe. They can give it a try for at least 20 minutes, see if they can make some plays, but if not, I'd say just the CC, move on to next.
That's when you know your situation might not be the best. Shatterstorm used declared a triple stack creep camp here in the jungle.
Yeah, that's...
Coming up from Bassett.
I'm seeing no signs of life here. They're just controlling the lane, and like you said, Nox is their shining hope. You got a little bit of farm on this Pestilence, but...
Yeah.
Let's see it happening.
I don't think, I mean, Zai is just on a roll, man. He is 5-0-1 here. What is he buying? He has Steam Boots bought. He had to buy something, right? He's sitting on 410 gold per minute. He has to have more than that. Nothing on the courier. Maybe I am overestimating it, but he has 800 gold saved up. Anyways, Pebbles, he's got to be close to a portal key himself already. He has 1,600 gold on B-Kid here. How's Trelf been coming along? Trelf playing the Corrupted Disciple. Energizer, Steam Boots already. He's farming a very solid 280 gold per minute. Look at this. Kongor's back up, and guess where Team USA is?
Right on it.
Yep. Pharaoh leading the way. They could probably just two-man this. I mean, it might be a little bit longer.
Elementals,
fight,
yeah.
Might as well not take away from your team having to come all the way over here, as well as just keeping distractions up. Pebbles will join them. Yeah, especially with this next Kongor kill, I don't think you have much hope here if you're excellent. Unfortunately. So do you ban Pharaoh going into the next game?
Well,
probably not.
Probably not, but if they pick it again, you can bet Excellent's gonna check off.
Yeah, I think no matter what, even though they're going to be Hellborn next year, they're just going to check Kongor, no matter what the team is. I mean, they're going to do it. It's just that's just the reaction that you're going to have. So,
Kongor
and if
goes
you're Team
down.
USA, I mean, obviously you don't dare go for 2 in a row, right? But
Yeah. Could happen.
there's
It
the
would be a
Kongor
first
kill.
that I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
Have you ever seen that?
No, I don't
a
think
team
so.
going for Kong twice in a row?
I don't think I recall that ever happening.
Look at this Invis
Good reason.
Pesty.
Look at Pest. Well, he's gonna say hello to Corrupted, but
No backup really, but
Flight,
oh, still chasing.
Pestilence. I don't know if that's the best.
Just
Okay.
baiting.
Yeah.
Baiting some spells.
Trying to make
He
something
gets to
happen.
steal his stack. That's decent.
True. He is getting closer to a portal key, and at this rate, and not only is that just a great item for him, but yeah, he just needs to just prioritize that. I would think it's safe to say. Get that ASAP. Try to get something going here for your side. Silhouette in the meantime. 0-3 has obviously had a difficult time against Pharaoh down here. Zai's just had a beautiful start. Is working on, I kind of wonder actually, not the typical route here for Nox especially, but he is building a sustainer, so
Interesting.
trying to go for an old stone eventually. But
Stops a few spells, I suppose.
yeah,
Zai already building a tablet though to just take it off. Oh, going on Silhouette again.
oh my gosh, look at that damage, man! He tapped.
So-
He tapped and he got blast shot away. That was hilarious. Good job by Master of Arms right there. Saves him. Another 12-minute solo. You know it's coming. One second. Can he actually hit it? Where did he go for? Oh, Silhouette's way over here. Yeah, he's not even.
Oh, it's... Yeah, no, it's not even. Still
Alright,
at the
so
highest
never
XP per minute, though, Zai's doing a great job shutting down that Silhouette. USA is gonna go for a push top.
Yeah.
It's good. You actually see no outer towers pushed yet by USA, despite their advantage, just focusing on the hero kills.
The Hellborn takes
Oh
down
no,
a Legion
Those
Lowstone
are gonna go
activated
down
the
as
Shadow
well.
Storm, thinking he was going to maybe get a kill right there. He now tries to jump away. Nice job on the uphill. I think he
Good
will
wall?
be fine. Oh, not
Just a
able.
second late, half a second.
Yep. Oh, but top lane, they still get a kill. On to
Action everywhere, Breaky.
Pestilence. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Brodex, I don't know what he was doing up there, I guess. Oh, he got solo Tempest ulted, I guess, but he still shouldn't have been up there by himself.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he did. Well, yeah, I think it's safe to say Excellence just eyeing that timer now. We got 10 seconds pretty much.
0-8, it's a shutout.
It is a shutout, yeah. Not often we see that, especially in the losers bracket finals
This is the
of
finals.
Diamond Division Cycle 1. Can't say I saw that one coming, to be honest. But, you know, power of level 1 Kongor. Gets momentum and just go from there. Yeah, there's a huge fight going on, but oh, Silhouette dies. Gets chucked in. And he still has a token, remember, so he's going to die right here, comes right back up. Engineer's going to go down. We see Master of Arms and Pestilence. They deny the tower, I guess, but
GG's coming
yeah,
out.
GG's coming out, and
A tough loss.
there you go.
With that, the Hellborn
Team
wins.
USA. They don't like to waste time, apparently. Well, never. Anyways, yeah, no, they get the job done quickly, and
It's a great game, well executed by Team USA.
yeah, I don't know if there's
Not see
really
any flaws
much
there.
to analyze or say there, other than level 1 Kongor is good, and it leads you to victory most of the time. So, I mean, what were there any glaring mistakes from Excellent? I mean, I guess the laning phase really the only thing maybe you can question, but
I don't like this Lodestone solo mid 1v2. Although he is a great suicide hero in essence, it's usually a 1v1 matchup that he excels in. 2v1 he gets shut out like any other hero, and without any items, without even boots so much as 10 minutes in or whatever it was, he just couldn't get anything done. And, well, this is not really a glaring mistake, but they just went for a lineup that didn't work and got countered.
well, actually, Panny pointing out there that 4 to the 5 heroes on Excellent side, they were actually the same heroes that they used in Game 3 against TMSR yesterday. So, again, trying to go with that comfort factor as going into Game 1 here. But yeah, again, level 1 Kongor, amongst other things, wasn't going to work. So, well, we're going to go into a break here. More break time than actual game time at this rate. But obviously, I don't think it should be too long here. We're going to look to jump into the next game. ASAP, guys. So definitely